Howdy y'all, my name is Frosty, or Frosty the Snow Pickle, and welcome back to West of Loathing. Why does the game capture do that? There we go. Welcome back to West of Loathing. Wow, that volume is rather loud. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. There we go. Alright, let's get into this. So, I don't exactly recall what we had done and what we still had to do last time. There's no quest log in this game, right? Yeah, so shall we just head up to Old Mission? Your El Vibrato transponder starts insisting that you head into a labyrinthine, I think they mean labyrinthine. Your El Vibrato transponder starts insisting that you head into a labyrinthine network of box canyons. Deep within the boxiest of the canyons, you find a box of El Vibrato stuff. Open it. Scraps and a punch card. Excellent. Alright, Old Mission. What was this place? Oh, big stone building, clanging towers. It's a church. What? A religious place? What? Maybe we should just skip it. Wait out here, okay? Pew, 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 pew. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a skull. Spot for a pelvis, spot for a finger. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I gonna do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Frosty. Now, what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect the 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento Matt? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints. Oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics. Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh. How much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent. But still. Alright, I'll get him back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Wait a second. Are you gonna have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous, too. I mean, probably. But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh, dear. The cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay? Sorry, I'm going to turn down the volume a little there. Good luck down there. This coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly recently. Look inside. It's empty. Curious. It's empty. Curious. Does it change if I keep looking inside? It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Kick them! Oh, that is a lot of them. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Alright, that doesn't end my turn, so I'll do that first. And then summon a bean golem. Let's just take out this one up here. This one seems to be the most dangerous. Shabam! And then let's spawn a goblin grunt as well. Just give them a whole bunch of targets because there's a bunch of them, so. Why are they all attacking me? Alright, let's cast a spell at this one back here. Yeah, the goblin is terrible. Alright, we can Gary Fu this one, and that'll take it out. Alright, I don't think we're in too much danger in this fight. Because they're only doing 2 HP each time, but they have a fair amount of health, and there's a lot of them, so it can add up, but yeah, that goblin is terrible. I'm gonna need to get some of the shroom grow stuff for Gary, because maybe that'll make the goblin slightly better. The goblin grunt. I can afford to take a bit more damage, and the bean golem is gonna take that one out. So I can save my stronger attacks for that one. Hey! He hit! He did like no damage, but he still hit! I think that was the first time that the thing hit. Ha! Even 5 heads aren't better than this one! Hooray! This skull has a gold tooth. Take it. Got an item, gold tooth. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. The skull is twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way it could be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Stop it. Let's get our armor up, summon the golem, and then hot damage. Shabam. I'm not going to bother summoning the grunt, because that thing is just going to attack me. See? Pew! You really cracked some skulls there. Well, only one skull. You claim its only possession as a reward. Gold tooth. Ooh, Hellbender. You tamper with the forces of nature, making you a force of nature yourself. Nice. This skull is sitting at a weird angle. I guess that's notable for some reason. Look under it. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting senses are finely honed, though not very discriminating. It's one of those collectible pewter spoons that you get from going to the gift shops in different graveyards. This item goes in your offhand. +3 Moxie. Colorful hat. Pistol attack versus armor. I'll switch that out. That's 7 to 9. So yeah, we currently have the best equipped. Porcelain cow is probably the best one there. I don't have any pants or boots. This skull is whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Listen closely. It just sounds like gibberish, though really creepy gibberish. I assume that, if I get a certain, ability or something, I might be able to do something more with that. This pile of skulls has been cemented together for some reason. Take it apart. At the center of the pile, you unearth, unskull, a shiny black stone. It's making more noise than stones usually do. Creepy whispering stone. This stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most of the stones you encounter. Weird. Still doesn't do anything with that. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Alrighty then. Got the jump on it. A skeleton with 2 skulls. Bam! Nice. You won! That's what you get, you dumb old skeleton. Hooray. This pile of skulls is strictly decorative. This way to the Paseo del Santo. It's a plaque. Read it. Here lies Saint Beefus. After he died, his body kept trying to rise to heaven, but it was so heavy it just kind of flopped around a bunch. They had to inter him in a big stone sarcophagus to put a stop to it. Gross. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. Shoot, I didn't get to read all of that. It looks like it was abandoned, as I think what it said. It's a plaque. Read it. Here lies Santa Cortada. She was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarter that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Spooky. No, I didn't want to go in there. Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeatify him. Weird. I'm riding on the lantern. Alright, let's head into here first. St. Beefus. Geez, they really knew how to build a heavy stone sarcophaguses back in the day. Open it. Muscle 10. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Wake him up. Oh boy, yeah, his bones are huge. Increase my armor. Summon the bean golem. And then do the hot damage. Shabam. We'll summon a Gary Goblin because this guy's gonna do... Yeah, he's gonna do melee attacks, so it's actually helpful to have the Goblin in front. Then we do the hot damage again. Nice. We can Gary Fu. Whoa. Oh boy. Alright. Well, we're gonna win it, but that was... It's a good thing that I had the reproduce thing. The bigger they are, the harder they excommunicate. St. Beefus's finger. St. Beefus was so big that he had more bone in his little finger than most people have in their entire arm. St. Beefus's thigh. St. Beefus's legs were so big he had to sit in 2 chairs at a time. Hooray. Well, that weapon, I believe, is better than my current one. 7 to 9 plus 3 Moxie. Plus 2 muscle, plus 10 maximum HP, 9 to 11. Yeah, that's better. And that's a really big thigh. Boing, 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 boing. The saint appears to be resting in pieces. Reassemble it. Mysticality 10. Okay, you're pretty sure you've got the bones assembled correctly. I don't think they're going to be assembled correctly. Nope, at the very last minute, the bones fly apart again. Seems like all you accomplished was making them angry. Rats. Alright, armor up. Summon the bean golem, because this is a lot of... Alright, and I think we want to attack the skull first. Because that's probably going to be doing spooky damage. Whereas the others are probably going to be more physical. Oh, no! They're all doing that. Alright, so the pelvis does nothing. Let's take out the skull. There we go. Alright, let's take out the rib cage, because that seems to be buffing up everything else. Yeah, the rib cage is healing the other things, so... Wham. Then we'll take out this. Because the arm bones are doing the zap attack, whereas the leg bones just hit. So the arm ones are more dangerous. I think Gary can probably take that one out. So Gary, come on, you can do this. Yep, there we go. Alright, we take out the other arm bone. Now it's just a matter of taking out the legs, because the pelvis does nothing. Wham. Alright, nicely done. Alright, we take out the leg bone. And now it's just the pelvis, which does nothing. Nice. Santa Cortada's skull. Now, well done. Now Santa Cortada's in pieces so small they can't do any harm. This skull has had a real on-again, off-again relationship with the rest of Santa Cortada's skeleton. This ring makes you feel like you can be in multiple places at once. Hooray! How does that compare to my other ring? Muscle, mysticality, moxie, mysticality, and speed. Mysticality makes my spells do more damage. Muscle determines melee attack damage. Moxie determines pistol attack damage. I think let's just do this one, because it'll increase my speed. And... oh wait, why am I doing the wedding ring? Yeah, I think it's better to have the high mysticality, because... that way I can deal more damage to them with my initial spells, and ooh. Just some trash. Clove cheroot buds, stubs of black eyeliner pencils, that kind of thing. The Necromancer's cultists are real litter bugs. It's strange, though. How did they even get in here? Wait, what's this? A note? Yes, it's a note. Cryptic note about ley lines. This is a note from the Necromancer to one of his cultist flukies. Examine it. Or flunkies, sorry. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation that's going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the note into it. Necromancer Journal. I should check that out. This is a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. A note about ley lines. You don't really know what they are. Somebody smart who knows a lot about magic. Alrighty. Saint Pope stands beatifically behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush, and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. Saint Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him, then. Whoa, they're quick. Alright, let's armor up. Some of the bean golem. And then... bam! And then we'll have Gary reproduce because... yeah, that. Well, those are actually quite dangerous. Yeah, the Goblin Grunt is already gone. And he's summoning another, ooh. Oh wow, that is a lot of damage. Alright, we've taken out Saint Pope, but I don't know if we're going to be able to take out the others. Because that's doing a ton of damage. Okay, it's not as much damage to me, but... alright, let's throw the dynamite at that guy. Alright, we can take you out. And then let's dynamite you as well. I'm using a lot of my consumables here, but... And I probably didn't need to, given that I think I have enough health, but... Better to be safe than sorry. Put an end to St. Pope's heresy once and for all. Pope's pelvis. It's never been used. Fake Pope hat. The audacity! Hooray. Plus 4 Moxie, plus 2 Moxie, and plus 2 armor. I think this might be better. I'm a Pope now. Woo! Oh! Was that open, or was that just a shadow that I saw? I didn't want to go out the door. I wanted to go over this way. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Be careful. I saw an empty coffin just inside the catacomb door. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. An escape artist? Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage, so he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for him. Huh. Okay. I have them all. I'll have them all back for you. Okay. Return the skull of Santa Cortada. You locked the skull back in its little glass prison. It seems annoyed, but Sister Mary thanks you effusively. You pop the Pope pelvis back on its Pope pelvis plinth. Sister Mary is pleased as punch. You return the weirdly huge finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. You've recovered all the relics. Oh, praise be. Thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts, though. We don't have much, but can I give you this old censer? We don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to the incense. You got an item. Censer. Look, I don't want to tell you what you can and can't say, but let's just call this a shiny gold-colored metal censer and leave it at that. This item goes in your offhand. Cool, thanks. Alright. Well, I think that is where I'm gonna end this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, which you probably did because you made it to the end of the video, then feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. You know, like, subscribe, notification bell, pause, play, skip, all those. And I won't see you in the next one because I'm looking at a webcam, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.